Continuing along, so this is the data frame we have been working with, okay, and we know the difference between ilock and lock, right? So when I say ilock2, it's going to extract the entire row, because 2 is taking, it's the row placeholder, and this colon or this dot dot is the column placeholder, right? So I'm going to select all columns, okay, and the index row, okay, the index row, which is 2, okay, index 2 basically. So 0, 1 and 2, okay. So I should be getting everything for San Francisco City, okay. So I get San Francisco, California, and everything which is that row, okay. I can extract 2 columns, okay. I can extract both columns. Let's do one thing, okay. What about when I do this, okay? What do you think happens? It's going to extract till San Francisco City, okay, because it's going to take everything from 0 to 2, okay. It's going to extract Seattle, Salt Lake City, and San Francisco, right? 0, 1 and 2, because you're saying colon anything before this up to 2, but it doesn't, right? Because it, just like that Python thing where it doesn't count the last, whenever you give a range, it doesn't count the last location of that index, okay. So, and when you play around with it, so this will require actually, just to go back, this will require a lot of practice, okay. So unfortunately, you just have to play around. You just have to get your hands dirty. You cannot just watch me do it and think that you will be able to do it. You just have to get used to doing it. It's like a habit, right? So once you get into that habit, you will sort of get a feel of, and it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. So I wouldn't worry about that part, right? If I wanted to extract these 2 columns, okay, I can actually give it a list of that column names, okay. I can extract 1 column without giving a list, okay, column by name. I can extract 1 column, for example this, okay. I don't have to give it a list, okay, and it will give me all the values in that column. If I wanted to extract 2 columns, I have to give it a list, okay. So we remember that we were able to extract state like this, okay. So we can do that. So that's a column. So we were able to extract the column like this. What if we wanted to use the same approach to extract a row, okay? What if we wanted to extract the same extract a row like we extract a column, okay. Let's say I wanted to extract the first row. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. So it doesn't work for rows, but it does work for columns, okay. So if I were to say df, because it doesn't know, so when you say 0, it doesn't know whether to take the column or the row, okay. When you say state, it knows that it's the column, but when you give it the index of the row, it doesn't know, right? So you will get an error, okay, which is very common. So the correct way to do that is, so if you wanted to extract row, the third row, which happens to be, if you go back to the data set, where is the data set? 0, 1, 2 and 3, okay, that's Bakersfield, okay, and that's what you see here for the row value, okay. And we can also extract the last 2 columns, the up to third row, but not including the third row. Again, that deprecation with respect to Python, okay, but the last 2 columns, okay. So from last 2, from -2 onwards, okay. So -2 onwards is, so if we were to just pick this, it will select the entire data frame, okay. Up to 3, it will select the 3 rows, okay, the first 3 rows, okay, 0, 1 and 2, up to 3, not including 3. And when I say -2 onwards, okay, -2 onwards is going to be this and this, okay, which is what we see, okay. Okay, so let's try to answer some of these questions. Okay, so these are some of the questions I'm thinking out loud. Okay, B. Okay, so extract a subset of the data frame of this data frame. Create a new data frame basically with home price greater than 500. Okay, so how would you do that? So you have to take it step by step. Okay, so first you go after the home price. Okay, so home price greater than $150,000. Okay, so you say df dot home price greater than 150,000. Okay, so it's going to give you a set of booleans. Okay, so wherever it's greater than 150 it's going to be true, wherever it's not it's going to be false. You can take this, okay, you can take this and assign it to the data frame, to assign it using lock. Okay, you can assign it using lock. In place of the row value, wherever it's true it's going to pull out that row, wherever it's not true it's not going to pull out. Okay, you can take this boolean, assign it a set of boolean into this df.lock index, and you will see that you are able to extract those rows. Did we extract home price greater than $150,000? Okay, what is the length of this? Were we able to extract all the rows? Okay, that's 25 rows. Okay, so there are a bunch of, so most of the cities have home values greater than $150,000. Okay, so I assume it's pretty straightforward. Or you can also use, of course, you can use df.home price. Okay, so let me just make sure I give you different options how to do that. Okay, and you can actually access this notebook at your own leisure whenever you get a chance, especially when you're doing your homework. Okay, so you can do it this way. Okay, you can also do it this way. Okay, dot lock. So you can also say lock. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let me do it step by step. Okay, okay, df.lock. Okay, okay, home price. Okay, so it's going to give me all the home price. Now greater than 150,000. Okay, it's going to give me that, and then I say df.log. I'm going to assign this set of boolean to the original data frame and extract the rows where home prices are greater than $150,000. Okay, so pretty straightforward. I know I went through this a little bit at a rapid pace, but I think if you play around with this it should be pretty straightforward. Okay, let's answer the next question. Okay, extract a subset of data frame with home price greater than $500,000 or COLI of greater than $150,000. Okay, so df dot, I'm going to keep using dot on notation because it's easier to type, more than, so greater than 500,000. Okay, or which is this, greater than 150, df dot COLI greater than 150. Okay, do you think this will work? It doesn't work. Okay, and the reason it doesn't work is because it doesn't know the difference. Where does this set of rule ends and where does this start? Okay, so ideally what you want to do is, if you want to, and typically you want to get into this habit of using brackets. Okay, even if you think you don't need it, just use it anyway. Okay, so now you have the set of booleans where these two conditions are true. Okay, and then you use that same df.lock approach and extract the values. Okay, so you see where home values are greater than $500,000, of course San Francisco is going to be there, New York is going to be there, or cost of living is greater than 150. Okay, extract a subset of df with names of series that start with S. Okay, so df dot what is that called? What is the column for city? Okay, city. Okay, df dot city start with S, right? So greater than or equal to S. Okay, will that work? Will that work? It's giving me true, true, true. Okay, so let's say greater than true, true, true. So what are the first three cities? Seattle, Salt Lake City, San Francisco. Okay, fortunately there are no other S's in this, or there are no other T or T, U, V, W. Okay, that's why it's not creating a problem in this case. Okay, but if you had any city starting with say T, U, V, W, then it will give you a problem. So to be safe, if you have a very big data set where you don't know, you would also want to say df.city is greater than S and df.city. So what comes after S? T, right? Is less than T. Okay, so that's like the proper way to do it, just to make sure that you don't get into some kind of an error. And then you use that same logic, and that's where you extract greater than S and less than T. Okay, extract a subset of where df with top 3 max COLI cities. Okay, cost of living index cities. Okay, so df dot COLI is what you need first. Okay, top 3. Okay, so that is, you can say n largest 3. Okay, so you have the top 3 cities. Okay, or you can do, so basically you want to extract the index because you want to feed in the index in that subset, right? You want to feed in these indices. Okay, can you do that? Okay, let's see, does this work? Okay, okay, it works. Okay, so this is one way to do it. What else? Okay, so let's see. So I think that probably is the easiest way to do this. Okay, to extract the top 3 values. So you are basically, what you're doing is you are using df.COLI. Okay, dot the largest. I think we went through n largest before in the series module. We are going to keep using this things we learn over and over again. So n largest is going to give you 5. Okay, because that's by default, but you only want 3, right? So you put in the number 3. Okay, it gives you 3. You don't want this, you want this indices, because that's what you're going to feed in terms of the where you want to put in the row names. Okay, or the row places. Okay, so then you say, okay, I want the index of this. Okay, and it'll give you those 3 index, and then you take that and you give it to the original data frame. Okay, and it'll give you that piece of a subset of the data frame. Okay, so as you notice, I'm going step by step. Okay, so you want to start off with the logic first. So how you will extract those things, those values like max 3 COLI cities, and then feed the indices of that in place of the row space. Okay, or row location. Okay, what city has the lowest COLI? Okay, so this is the same way. Okay, so df dot, so there is another way. Okay, so COLI dot idx min. Okay, does that give us anything? Okay, that gives us the row directly. Okay, does that give idx min 3? No, it doesn't work, right? So idx min. Okay, so you see that for the COLI, okay, you will see that 15 has the lowest value. Okay, so you want to say, you want to get this index. Okay, this index of that row, and you got that. Okay, now you feed that index to the original data frame, and you got that. Okay, so that's Kalamazoo, Michigan. You have a cost of living index which is the lowest with 79.5.